So, hello everybody. I know I've not posted a video for a couple of weeks. I'm trying to do this more consistently. Not one video since the Cup semi-final. But I thought, what can I do? What idea is there that I can do where it means I can post videos more regularly every day, and what would I be interested in? And then I thought, oh, hang on, none other than Geoguessr. Now it's quite popular, as you can see in front of me. This is my avatar here. It's quite popular, I know, with a few other YouTubers. There's a few guys that I have followed, including, we can have a look here, a guy who is into his Formula One. So there's somebody who guesses a lot of circuits around the globe. There is, there's Geoguessr. I think I've seen him before here. They'll pop up on my suggested list somewhere. In fact, there was one just then I just saw. But anyway, I followed a few people who were into all of that, and I thought, hey, let's give it a try. This is my avatar. I've just set an account up, and there's so many things that you can do online that I didn't realise that you can do. You obviously pay over here. There's plans and things like that. But let's get right into it. And I'm just going to go in and challenge myself straight away, because I like to think quite good at maps and things like that. So let's go in and see from the picture's point of view if I can work it out. You get given a picture and you have to work out where it is on the map, essentially, and you tell it and you get points. The daily challenge might be quite challenging, but let's give it a go now and try it out. Here we go. I don't know what's happened there. Let's go to the next one. I've been timed out. Anyway, here we go. Where are we? It looks like we get 3 minutes on this, so don't have too long. This looks like it could be somewhere. I'm instantly thinking here somewhere like Burma or Cambodia is my first thought. Somewhere over here. Got 2.5 minutes. This looks very kind of Malaysian almost, Middle East. Let's see what we've got. Get down the road a little bit here. I do not think, but lo and behold, there's a signpost, people. There's a signpost. What have we got here? Kawasan. Kawasan Kamalangan Laju Kurangan. That sounds Thai. I don't know about me, about what you think, but that sounds Thai. Kamalangan. I think it's got to be somewhere around here. Thailand. Kamalangan. Could be Vietnam. Could be across here. Kamalangan. Certainly fits in a bit more with name-wise, I think, with Vietnam. Oh. We've got to use all the time we've got here. See, we've got a minute left on this. Got some idea where it might be, but you've got all of these places up here. Giang, Gan, Hun. It does look more than anywhere like it's going to be. Could be Laos. Prabang. Kurangan Lao. Luang Prabang. Only got 20 seconds. I might be right with being Laos, you know, but I'm going to go with Vietnam here. I definitely think we're in the right type of area. I've got 10 seconds, I'm going to say here. Where should we go? Oh, still I'm not too worried about that. I thought it was on the mainland, but wow, it's actually in. Can I zoom in on that? I'm not sure if I can. If you click on it like that, you can see. But wow. Yeah, I can't look any further, but it turns out that, oh, here we go. That is in Sabah. Wow, I wasn't far away though. So that is in the middle of Indonesia. It's not, isn't it? Where's the top of... That is a random place for it to be straight away, but that is on Borneo, and it is Malaysia. I believe that is Malaysia, that part of Borneo. So it was Malaysia, but yeah, that's right, Malaysia. So it was Malaysia, but it's in Borneo. Talk about that. Next one. Didn't do too badly on the points there. Is the daily challenge. We're on the 1,262, which I don't think is too bad. What have we got here? This looks... Well, anything, this looks like we are in... I'd say we're in Africa somewhere. These are difficult first videos, I tell you. Sunshine Hotel, Upper Hill. Kitjimat Supermarket. We're definitely in Africa somewhere here. But where? Where are we? I probably do need to move our thing around a bit more. Chemist. There's a lot of English everywhere. It doesn't look like South Africa. Mashambani, Kiriko, Shiriko. Well, anything, it looks Kenyan to be quite honest. So let's have a, I'm going to guess Kenya. I might be wrong. Kiriko. It's in Kiriko. Does anyone know where Kiriko is? But that's where we are, folks. One would think. Kakuma. Does anyone know Kiriko? Kiriko. There we are. We're in Kenya. How did I get that? We're in Kiriko, folks. I did amazingly well here. Here we are in... We're there. At a roundabout in Kiriko. Got 20 seconds. I think we're somewhere around here. Can we see a roundabout? Oh, I'm gonna say here. I know I'm in the right place. There we go. I was so close in the first place. So close in the first place that I was almost further down from the stadium. I was there, so it was that roundabout. Yeah. when you zoom in, you can see that there's not many other roundabouts near there, is there, from miles? But I'm super happy with that. 4,996 points. But straight away I thought Kenya when I looked at that. Literally 4 points less than what the others I could have got. That is brilliant. Round 3. Obviously you can see at the top here, 5 rounds. We skipped round 1, bit of a mishap, first type of video for this, who cares. Round 4, gained some potential points back on that round. Slap bang in the middle. What have we got here? And rather handily we've got a sign immediately to tell us. Makirikiri Road and Weber Road. Miller Street. This actually, that Makirikiri, straight to me, that says to me New Zealand. I think we might be in New Zealand here, mate. Definitely not getting African vibes, and from that place I'm getting New Zealand vibes straight away. I think we're in New Zealand, and certainly with this sign there, folks, I think we're in New Zealand here. Let's just have a look at that. Roof painting, Geoguessr. It looks like we're in New Zealand. An incredible environment, to say the least. I think we're in New Zealand, so let's scroll down to New Zealand. Just by the international date line there. Where in New Zealand, who knows? Weber Road and Miller Street. Weber Road and Miller Street. Apologies for the noise in the background. Weber Road or Miller Street. Got 50 seconds. Weber Road. It's going to be very difficult to find a particular type of place as where we are here, because where are we? Geoguessr. If we're not in New Zealand, I'll be annoyed here, but I think this has to be New Zealand. We're going to have to just take a punt somewhere here. I'm going to say down here, somewhere like that. And we are in New Zealand, but we're in the North Island, so I had it at the beginning. We were in New Zealand. I'm getting the countries right, just not quite the right places. There we go. Miller Street, Weber Road, Makirikiri Road at the junction there. Near Dannevirke, the North Island of New Zealand. Look at that. So, somewhere I've not been, but we got that one right. We're not doing badly here. Nearly 9,426 points. That's not too bad. Maximum of 10 on each round. Well, we could have, yeah, sorry, maximum of 5,000 on each round, I should say. 5,000. We're doing not bad, considering. Now the final round, where are we here? It looks like Old Forge Museum. Where is this? What have we got on the sign here? this might be Ireland actually. It looks, it's kind of semi-British, but not. Let's look at the front of the cars. Stop. Audi's, and that was in English. Teas, coffees, treats. I'm thinking straight away Republic of Ireland. I think we're in the Republic of Ireland. Got an old forge museum down here, and the L7241. So you've got British signs, or you've got British Isles signs at least. But then, and things are in English, but you've got some signs that are slightly different, like this one here, slow zone, Croymal, Rodhocken na Fokhurst. I think we're in the Republic of Ireland, but where is anyone's guess. But I'm going to say the Republic of Ireland, somewhere around here, guys. Do you find any other signs anywhere? Looks like it's autumn time, a few leaves falling off the trees. I'd say this was in October, early November in fact. This looks like it was taken. These pictures, early November. Pardon me. Leaves like this, you have to say November probably. Where are we here? Home value, tool hire. This has been a tricky first round to do, I have to say. Puts you in the middle of nowhere. But it looks like we are in Ireland somewhere. I don't know why I just had Kilkenny in my head there. I'm going to say Kilkenny. Somewhere around here. Say there. 10 seconds to go. We are in Ireland. Not quite in Kilkenny, but we are up in. We're certainly in Ireland. We're up near. Where's that? Mount Bellew. Park Run. Mount Bellew Forest Park Run. That's where we were, guys. Trying to get the picture back up again. We were very, very close. Still again in the right country, and we get 4,604 points there out of 5,000. So considering we skipped a round, I suppose round 2 not great. Just over 1,000 points out of 5,000. We did get, almost got the country, or we didn't. We said Vietnam and it was Malaysia, but it was not mainland Malaysia. But on the whole, we've done 14,030 out of a possible 25,000. That's not too bad, guys. Not too bad, I don't think. Let's go to the results page. 14,000 out of a possible 25,000. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's what I've got. I've been given a new milestone to hit in the next 2 days, and we'll try and do another video for that. Here is the outlook for how I did. My computer doesn't like, yeah. Those were the places, summary on the map of where we went. And that is the result from today. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I enjoyed it. Different type of thing for once. And there you can see the different countries we had. First one was actually Ukraine or Moldova, which is the one I didn't see. But then we had Malaysia, Kenya, and then over in New Zealand and the Republic of Ireland to finish. That's the end of the video. Hopefully we'll do another one of these soon. I quite enjoyed that. Like and subscribe if you're new. And also comment, please feel free to comment. and I'll see you on the next one.